So right now, bro, we showing the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans that they are the true Israelites according to the Bible. So the question would be really quick, who's this guy right here?
Jesus.
That's Jesus, huh? Yeah, you sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure?
I'm positive.
Positive. We are here to teach you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that you are the true Israelites according to the Bible.
That's
give
right.
me John chapter 8, verse 32. Again, sisters over there, I see you looking, so make sure y'all listen really good. This is information that you should be getting right now. Again, everyone that is listening, so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are teaching you that you are the true Israelites according to the Bible and what you must do to get back in the better grace of God. Read.
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Give me the truth, Psalms. Again, so you should know the truth. The truth of what? The truth according to this Bible. Why? Because in Christianity, we've been taught lies. Christianity, the pastors, the churches, they've been teaching us lies for centuries. So we're here today to give you the true meaning of the Bible and God's word. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness,
Read.
And thy law is the truth.
Thy law is the truth. What's the law? The statutes and commandments of the Most High God. So again, we are teaching you that you are the true Israelites according to the Bible, why we are in this low estate that we are in right now. Give me Deuteronomy 29 and 1. Again, we're going to show you according to thus saith the Lord that you are the true Israelites. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
So this is the covenant or the contract that God made with the children of Israel. Why is that? Go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Why is God making this contract with the children of Israel? Matter of fact, go to Deuteronomy 1 and 1, whole 7 and 6, and we're going to jump back to that after Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Again, why is God commanding Moses to make this covenant with the children of Israel? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. This be the words which Moses speak unto all Israel.
So Moses is speaking to all Israel, not everybody. Now jump to 7 and 6. Again, we're showing you here that God is only dealing with the Israelites. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an unholy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people.
So, go ahead.
That are upon the face of the earth.
So right now, bro, we're showing the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans that they are the true Israelites according to the Bible. So the question would be really quick, who's this guy right here?
Jesus.
That's Jesus, huh? Yeah, you sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure?
I'm positive.
I'm
positive.
You want to win some money then, right?
No, ain't no money, but that's Jesus.
But you sure that's Jesus? Okay, cool. Here's a question. How do you know that that's Jesus?
Man, the problem is the way they be painting Jesus like he's a white man with a blue eyes. I know that's Jesus for sure, you feel me? So every time when I see Jesus with a blue eyes and a blonde hair, I for sure know that's Jesus.
You for sure know that that's Jesus. So because what? Here's the question. You know that because of what? What gives you that knowledge that you know that that's Jesus?
To be honest with you, my brother, I have no knowledge. But every time that I see Jesus, the way they painting him is always a white man, blue eyes, and blonde hair. So this I know this.
So here's a question really quick, right? We should believe what they show us, or we should believe what's in the Bible?
We should believe what is in the Bible.
What's in the bet? Let's go to Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. I'm going to show you the true image of Jesus. You understand? Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So the revelation of Jesus Christ. The root word to revelation means to reveal. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically saying this is the showing of Jesus Christ. Give me verse 3.
Verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
Blessed is he that reads. So we're reading, thus saith the Lord. You can clearly see that we're reading the Bible, right? Okay, cool. Let's go to verse, let me see. Go to verse, I want 10. Give me verse 10.
Verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and I heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet.
Okay, so this is John, the Revelator. He's on the island of Patmos. He says he's in the Spirit on the Lord's day. So let me ask this question real quick. What day is the Lord's day?
Again, please.
What day is the Lord's day?
To be honest with you, I don't know, bro.
Cool, we're gonna teach you that. The Lord's day is the Sabbath day. Understand?
Saturday, okay.
The Sabbath day, which is sundown Friday to
Sunday on
sundown.
Friday, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool. You gonna go to Sabbath? 20 and 8?
Let's
20.
finish this.
Let's finish this. Cool.
All right.
Verse 11.
Verse 11, saying, I am the Alpha and Omega.
So John hears a voice behind him.
Alpha and Omega, yeah.
Listen, watch it. So John hears a voice behind him, right? Saying, I am Alpha and Omega. So here's the question: who's Alpha and Omega?
Jesus, right?
We talking about Jesus, right? Okay, cool. So John hears a voice behind him saying he's Alpha and Omega. Watch this. Read.
The first and the last, and what thou seest, write in the book.
So Christ is telling John, what you see, John, write in the book, right? Okay. Now we're gonna jump to 14 and find out what John wrote. Okay.
Verse 14, his hairs were white like wool.
So it says, the hair on Christ's head and the hair on his face is white like wool.
Yeah.
So hold on, slow down. So the question is, who on the planet has woolly hair?
That's clearly that's a black man, right?
That's a black. Okay, let's be.
Black
So
man
we
right
we
there.
know black people got woolly hair, right? Okay, let's continue.
Of course, that's a black man right there.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flames of fire.
So his eyes was a flame of fire. Give me that in Genesis 49:12, right? He says his eyes as a flame of fire. So what that means? It means like the X-Men, shooting flames out his eyes. That's not what that's meaning, right? So we're gonna find out what that means. Read.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
His eyes shall be red with wine. So now the question goes into when black people, right, have a little drink, what happens to the white of their eyes?
Again, please.
When black people get a little drink in them, right, what happens to the white of their eyes?
You getting red.
It gets red, right? Why? Because Christ, remember Christ's first miracle was turning water into wine.
Yeah.
So if he turned water into wine, you don't think he tastes some of that? He tastes some of that. He tastes some of that, right?
He gotta taste some of that.
Exactly. He gotta taste some of that. Read. Let's go back to Revelation. Start it again from 14.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14.
Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool,
So we know he got woolly hair, right? Read.
as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So we know that the white of his eyes was red because he drank wine in moderations, right?
Yeah.
Read.
And his feet.
Okay, now John, he's seen his hair, he's seen his face, right?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
So John sees this. He looked at his head, seen his hair, right? Seen the whites of his eyes that were red. Now he said he looked down at his feet. So now you're about to see the color of his feet. So the really question is real quick. If you took your sneakers off, right? Yeah. The tops of your feet would be the same color as your hands, the same color as your arms, right? Yeah. So let's continue. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
So, what color is brass?
They say grass is green. That's
No. Not grass, brass. B-R-A-S-S.
Brass? Oh my God, I don't even know that. I don't even know that.
Brass is, here's a quick, you got any change in your pocket?
Of course.
Pull out a penny. Look at that, that's brass right there, man.
Yeah.
So the color,
okay.
there we go. So the color of brass is what?
It is nature. It's like,
It's brown,
yeah, it's
right?
brown, it's nature.
Okay, cool. So we now say his feet is like the color of fine brass, which we know is brown. But let's find out how dark his feet are. Check it out real quick, bro. We're going to find out how dark his feet is.
As if they burn in a furnace.
As if it burned in a furnace. If you burn anything in the furnace, anything on the oven, what color is coming out?
It's going to be black, brown.
It's going to be black, right?
Yeah.
So let's step back. So apparently, this is not Jesus. That's right.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Right? It would look more similar to this. Now, this we're not saying that this is Jesus, but because of the description, this would look more like him, correct?
To be honest with you, when I came over here, man, I didn't even know if Jesus was black. But the way you be talking, you be teaching me, man, I feel like, man, it gotta be like something like that. Because when they say Jesus, his hair was like wool and all that shit, it gotta be a black man, you feel me? To be honest,
Okay,
yeah.
so again, watch this. Didn't say what I was saying. It was what's in the Bible. Remember, we read it directly from the Bible, right? So again, this guy is not in the Bible.
No.
You understand?
Never there.
So watch this. So give me, where you at? So here's the question, right? Jesus was an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, right? He was a Jew, right?
Yeah.
So if Jesus is brown, let's see what color the dress of the Jews. Right? You like this, right? That's right. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Read.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
So it's Judah is in mourning, and the gates is the leadership. The leadership, they're in disarray, right? So Judah mourning, the leaders are in disarray. Let's find out what color the Jews are.
They are black unto the ground.
What color are they?
They are black unto the ground.
So the Jews are black unto the ground. If you see any kind of dirt, it's brown. The deeper you dig into the dirt, the darker it gets, right?
Of course.
So that means what? The Jews are what color?
Black.
They're
man.
black, right? Let's get some more. Let's get some more. Where you at? Let's start with Adam. Let's start with Adam, right?
Yeah.
First man.
The book of Genesis chapter 2 and verse 7.
Read.
And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
So God formed Adam from the dust of the ground. Again, we know the ground is brown. The deeper you dig, the darker it gets, right?
You get the sweeter than you know what I'm saying?
Let's get some more. Let's get some more. Let me get Solomon. Let's get some more. You know, King Solomon is Christ's great-great-great-grandfather, right?
Yeah.
We're going to see what color King Solomon is, right?
Okay.
You got that? We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. So again, when you came over, here's a question. How old are you, brother?
Hey, man, to be honest with you, when I came over here, I was like, hey, brothers trying to talk over me or whatever, you feel me? But now, I feel like, man, I can learn something, you feel me, man? It's always better to learn something than trying to be blind over eyes.
Exactly. Because
I love it when the black people, man, trying to teach other people, you feel me?
Hey, all praise.
I love it, man, I love it.
all praise. We're going to keep you some more. Watch this. King Solomon, read.
Thank you,
First
my
one.
Thank you, my brother.
Sons of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Start with one.
Sons of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1. The sons of Solomon, which is the sons of sons, which is Solomon.
So what we're doing is verse 1 letting you know that the Song of Solomon is written by King Solomon. Because other people will try to tell you different. Well, again, you want to go, thus saith the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So now verse 5.
Verse 5. I am black.
King Solomon said, what color is he?
I am black.
Hey, okay, watch this. Let's get some more. Watch this. Go ahead.
But comely.
Comely means handsome. You heard the term black and beautiful, right? Yeah. That's what King Solomon's saying right here. You know what I'm saying?
We're black and beautiful, my brother.
There you go. Read.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tent of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
So if you look up tents of Kedar, they're very black tents, very black material. So King Solomon clearly is here saying that he is black. You understand? Let's get one more. Let's go to Job. We're gonna get some more. We're showing you that the prophets here, that the Most High God has chosen, one, that they're Israelites, and two, we are showing that the true Israelites, the true descendants of Jacob, of the 12 tribes of Israel, are so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right?
Yeah.
Read the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 30. My skin.
Job said, my skin, right? So he's talking about his skin complexion, right? Let's read.
My skin is black upon me.
So Job said, my skin is black upon me. So here's a question. Where are you from, bro?
I'm from Togo, my brother.
You're from Togo, right? So here's the question. So again, what I saw is we showing that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Israelites according to the Bible, right? We've showed you that some of the men in this Bible are black, all the way down to Jesus.
They gotta be black,
right? All the way down to Jesus. So what I'm going to show you is, let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. I'm going to show you, right, what's going on in this Bible that the churches haven't been teaching our people. They've been keeping them from us. Understand? Watch this. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Read.
This be the words which Moses speak unto all Israel.
So Who's Moses speaking to?
Again, please.
Read it again.
This be the words which Moses speak unto all Israel.
Moses?
Yeah, so who's Moses speaking to right now?
Yeah, he's talking to Moses, right?
No. Moses is speaking to somebody. Listen again.
This be the words which Moses speak unto all Israel.
So who is Moses speaking to?
Israel.
So Moses is speaking to Israel.
He's talking to the people, right?
He's talking to the people of Israel, right? The Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. Didn't say he was talking to anybody else, right? Go to 7 and 6.
Yeah.
So let's watch this. So in the Bible, there are 18 nations or / races. Those people are still on the planet today. You understand? Let's find out of the 18 nations. Let's see what happens. Watch this. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So God says that the Israelites are a holy people unto him. Holy means separate. You understand? Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
God chose the Israelites to be a special people. Read.
Unto himself.
Unto himself. Watch this. Watch this. This is the best part.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
No, that says same, right? That says equal to, right?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So in the Bible, God right here is saying that the Israelites are above all people on the face of the earth, right? So here's a question, right? If the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Israelites, and we are supposed to be separate and holy unto God, and that we're supposed to be above all people, right? Why are we in the lowest state?
Ooh. Yeah, that's a crew out there. Like I can't even answer that shit.
That's something to ponder on, right? We gonna get the answers right here out of thus saith the Lord. Give me 29 and verse 1. Get the 21 and verse 1. Then we're gonna jump to 28. Again, we showing you everything out of the Bible, right?
Yeah.
You got that?
Yep.
Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
So again, this is a covenant. Covenant means a contract, right? Again, we still in Deuteronomy. It still says Moses is making with the children of Israel. Yeah. So God commanded Moses to make a contract with the children of Israel, right? Yeah. Again, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Let's find out the stipulations of the contract. You got a cell phone, right? Yep. If you make a contract with the cell phone, they tell you what you can do, what you can't do, correct?
What you can do, yeah, of
100%, right?
100.
All right, we're going. So check it out. Come over here. Come right. So now we're going to find out the stipulations of the contract. Stand right here, bro. Stand right here. We're going to show the stipulations of the contract that God had Moses to make with the children of Israel, right? Verse 28, verse 1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So, one of the stipulations says, if we, this Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, if we listen to God to do all his commandments, that he would set us on high. Which goes back to my question, if we are the chosen people, why are we at the lowest state?
Well, we got to be the lowest. That's exactly my question.
We're going to give you the answer right here. Go to verse 15.
Yeah.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said if we don't do the commandments, all these curses will come upon us. So is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a definitely bad thing.
It's a bad thing, right? So now we know the stipulations of the contract, right? We know who God is speaking to, right? So again, that shows us why we at the lowest state, because we didn't do the commandments of God, right?
Of course.
Really quick, give me give me 1 Corinthians 11 verse 3. I'm going to show you a commandment right now, right? Real simple commandment that's keeping us at the lowest state as a people.
I was trying to pass by, but the way you be talking, man, bro, on God, man.
God wants you to hear this word right here, all right?
It got me stuck. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to learn. You feel me, man? So everybody trying to learn, man. Come over here, man.
All right, watch this. Listen. Now, we got, real quick, a commandment that's very simple, right? Listen.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3.
Yep.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Who's the head of man?
Gotta be God.
Oh, listen real quick, listen.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Who's the head of every man?
Christ?
Christ, right? Okay, read, let's rock.
And the head of every woman is the man.
Who's the head of the woman?
The head of a woman is always a man.
Okay, here we go. Let's be on the roll right now, right? Let's keep it going.
And the head of Christ is God.
Who's the head of Christ?
Again, please.
And the head of Christ is God.
Who's the head of Christ?
The head of Christ is a God.
So the order
Almighty
is,
one.
so watch this. So the order is God, Christ, man, woman, right?
Yeah, that.
Watch this. So we know that your head, us as men, our head is Christ, right? Listen very carefully.
Verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying.
Every man praying or prophesying. Prophesying is a spirit of prophecy, which is we right now because we're talking about God's word. We are in the midst of prophecy. So every man praying or prophesying. Watch this.
Having his head covered, dishonored his head.
Did you hear that?
Again, please.
One more time.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonored his head.
What does it say?
Every man praying and covered. You feel me? Like, yeah.
One more time. Listen read it for him slow.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonored his head.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonors who?
And it's
His
prophet.
head.
Yeah, it's
and the head of man is who? Christ, right?
Yeah.
So what you should do right now?
I should pray with.
Watch this. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonors his head. We know the head of man is Christ.
Yeah.
So right now we are in the midst of prophecy. So what is it that you see different between you and the men that's right here?
I should pray to the God.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonors his head. Watch this. Is this man head covered?
Nah.
Watch this. Look at me. Is my head covered? Is this man head covered?
No.
Who's head covered out here?
Man, I'm the only one with.
There you go. So what you should do right now?
Man, I should pray.
No. You should take the hat off. Remember,
I should take the head
you should
off.
take the hat off.
Yeah.
No, don't put it back on.
Yeah.
Remember, we showing you a commandment of God. You got to come out of this also, bro. Your cabby, come out of this also. Don't worry about you. Listen. Here's a question, right? What's more important, your appearance or obeying the Most High God?
To be honest with you, that's the most problem with me. Like, I have a little bit problem with my parents. Like, if I go somewhere, I feel like what the people think about me.
So here's the question. So what's more important, pleasing people or pleasing God?
Pleasing God.
So what should you do right now?
Yeah. I should put my head on and I should pray to the God.
You should take your hat off and your beanie. Take your beanie off also, bro.
I'm gonna take my beanie
There you go.
off.
Take it off. All praises, bro. All praises. What we showing you, right? Because remember, not keeping God's commandments is what's keeping us at the bottom,
God,
right?
yeah,
I'm going to show you a number. Give me the numbers. I'm going to show you another commandment that we should be doing. Because what we're doing is, again, we're not just showing our people that they are the true Israelites according to the Bible, but we're showing them how to get back to God. Let me get that out your face, bro. I'm showing you how to get back to God because what he said, not keeping his commandments will keep us in curses, right? Let me show you one more. Read.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 37. And
38. Go 38.
38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
So, again, he's saying, speak unto the children of Israel. As you can constantly see, God is only speaking to the Israelites, right? So he says, speak unto the children of Israel. Read.
And bid them.
Bid means to command.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garment throughout their generations.
So he said, make them fringes. Pay attention, bro. He said, God told, make them fringes on the borders of their garments throughout their generations. Throughout the generations means what? As long as you are having kids, here, step right here. Matter of fact, here, step right there. There you go. As long as you're having kids, you are still generating, right? So read that part again for him.
Speak unto the children of Israel and beat them, that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
So he said, you paying attention, bro? So he said, bid them to put fringes on the borders of their garments throughout their generation. Stand like right there. Cool, there you go. Right, keep, yeah, right there is good. Right there's good. Listen, look, what you do it again. Tell me what you just now did.
Okay.
We just showed you one commandment.
Yeah.
So did you go back and break that commandment?
No, I never did. Never
Are you
did.
sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Go back. Are you sure you didn't? Now the commandment we just showed you,
No,
you said
I'm
you're not
positive.
breaking that.
I'm positive.
Okay, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. You ready? You ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you listen. You paying attention.
And y'all good people.
That's why we out here, bro. We out here because we love our people. You understand?
Teach us. Y'all gotta teach us the blame. Teach us, bro.
That's what we doing right now. Watch this
Yeah,
again.
man.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonored his head.
So did you break that commandment? We just, when you were standing here,
I was standing.
we
there,
just
but
showed you that. You repented by taking your hat off, and then you went right back
I
and put
took
the
my
hat
hat
back.
off,
So
and I
keep
put
it
it
off,
back
bro.
on.
Keep it off. Keep it off right there.
You feel me, man?
Keep it off.
Because
Don't
I
put it
like-
back on, bro.
Man, you know, hey, man.
Bro.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Come on. Again, it goes back to what I asked you before. Who are you caring about? You caring about people worrying about your appearance or obeying the Most High God? Give me, go to Acts. Let me ask Peter.
The problem is, man, I've been looking way more to the people, like the way they be looking at me, like how how
So
I'm looking.
again, the question. Watch this. Here's the question, right?
Yeah.
Who put us as a so-called black Hispanic Americans being in the lowest state, right? Even though God said we must be above all people, but we in the lowest state. How do we get to the lowest state?
Man, I feel like, to be honest with you, man, I feel like this.
Hold on. Listen. No. I didn't say. I did say who, but why is that? Why is that? Because what? Because we didn't hearken unto God's commandments. We showed you that in Deuteronomy 28:15, right?
Yeah.
You got
6 or 7.
I think it's 529. Remember,
Yeah, my brother.
we showed you that not keeping God's commandments, God said he would do what? That he would curse us.
Yeah.
Stay focused on me. He said he would curse us, which is why we are in the lowest state. So because what? Because we don't keep God's commandments as a people, that's why we are still in the lowest state. So we showed you a very easy commandment, right? But because you're worried about how people feel about you versus obeying the Most High God, you continue to break that commandment.
You're right, man.
So again, we go back to, read that what you got. Watch this.
The book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 29. Then Peter and other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than man.
We ought to obey God rather than men. So God said, keep my commandments or I'm going to curse you, which we know our people are in the lowest state right now. Because what? Because we don't keep God's commandments. We showed you a very easy commandment. You repented from it, but you went right back to being rebellious. Luke 12:4. We went right back to being rebellious. As long as you keep the hat on, that's keeping your people at a lower state because we're not keeping the commandments. So again, I ask you again, my brother, what should you must do?
I must put my head off, like.
You might have put your hat off, bro. You should take your hat. It's an easy thing, my brother. Keep it off, bro. Put it in your pocket. Do whatever you got to do.
No, I should never worry about what people think about me. I should worry about God. You feel me? Yeah.
Exactly. Let's watch this. Watch this. Read. Step back again. Step back.
So that I can read.
Yeah, step back so you can put his arms out. There you go.
Yeah. The book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 4. And I said unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body.
So God said, don't be afraid of man that can kill the body, right? Listen.
And after that have no more than they can do.
Yeah, because after man kills your body, he can't do nothing else to you, right? So God said, don't be afraid of man that can kill the body, man, and going back to what you think about how people look at you, right? But let's leave. Go ahead.
But I will forewarn you whom you should fear.
So now it's going to tell you who you should fear.
Fear him which after he have killed have have power to cast into hell.
So it says, back up some, bro. It says, fear him. Where you at? Read it one more time.
But
Which after, right?
fear
is
him
it?
which after he have killed have power to cast into hell.
So it says, fear him that after he killed your body can cast your soul into hell. Who's that?
Again, please, mama.
It says, don't fear the person that can just kill the body, right? But fear him that can kill body and soul. So who can kill body and soul?
You gotta be God.
It got to be God. So we shouldn't fear man. We should be fearing God.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.